we go. So much from side to side. I like that you're looking around the room when you're moving from side to side. See if you can still look around the room while keeping kind of grounded and still. Okay?
I'm searching for the voice parts.
Searching for the voice parts. Let's see. Do you have to sway your body to do that? No. Okay. Let's try from the beginning. Good. Good. One other thing. When are you breathing?
Not when I should.
When should you breathe?
With them.
Right, and when should that happen? No. That's when you are breathing. When do you want them to sing? And of what beat?
Breathe on 3.
Yes. Where are you breathing?
2.
Delay at 1 beat. You got it. Try it. Trust them to breathe. You went to, I don't know, it was like you didn't trust them to sing on the end. You just got to move through that beat. So it should be bum, beam, bum. Get to beat 4 quicker, and they'll move it along. Try it. You can turn your upper body like this. Turn it the other way. Not doing so much of this. So for you, the way to practice, lay on the bed and practice conducting. Because you can't, I mean, you could do that kind of stuff, but then you'd be doing crunches. And it would be pretty obvious that you were moving. Okay. So lay on a flat surface and practice conducting, because you can't do so much of that when you're laying on a flat surface. Okay? Let's go on to Orally. And we're going to start halfway through at 17.
This gives more fluidity to the musicality of it.
Okay, good. So it's a trade-off, though. I would agree with you. So what do you lose a little of when you go into 1?
I lost my rhythm.
Well, you lose control a little bit, because you have a lot less control in 1 than you do in 3. And I think there's definitely a valid, if I were going to conduct this in performance, I would probably do it in 1. But for our purposes, since this exercise is to demonstrate 4/4, 3/4, and 2/4, that's part of the exercise. Can you try it in 3 from 17? And it doesn't have to be orally. It can be orally. I'm almost in 1.
Okay.
Okay, try it. Slow it down a little bit at all?
Still working on
You're still up?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Could just cut it off.
You could, but if you're in 1 and you want to slow down at the end, you have no control to do that.
Yeah.
Now we're going to work on, in unit, 6 or something, like in 6 weeks from now. We're going to work on how to kind of go from that to 1, 2, 3, to kind of how to jump between 1 and 3 and those sorts of things. You'll have more control that way. So keep in mind, it doesn't have to be in 3 or in 1. It can kind of be in 3, 1-ish. I mean, right? Like if I were going to conduct, can you sing for me? I'm going to go through a bunch of different things. Just go with it. Ready? Same spot. Did we start at 17, right? Yeah. Okay, right there. I'm clearly in 3. Right? I wouldn't actually do that, but I'm just trying to demonstrate the point.
Yeah.
So you can kind of do either or. So that's just food for thought for you. Let's do the march. We got to keep moving.
Look alive.
We are loyal, we are you, we're loyal and true. Though the odds be great, us all will still be cheering you. Rock, rock! So fight together for the glory of our dear name. Fight on for Eastern, come on, Panthers, let's win this game.
All right, good, Michael.
I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't.
You did some of it. The rah-rah worked really well. Did you guys notice what he had to do the rah-rah? He had to go rah-rah and then give an extra beat in the air before he came down. If he would have just gone rah-rah 1, he would have been on the wrong beat. So that's why practicing those kind of things works. Michael just demonstrated why, because he knew that and he gave the extra beat in the air, so that worked really well. I love your energy. Can you just make it more here and less here? Because you're working really hard on your shoulders. Just start this one. See if you can get the energy at the tip of the baton. And the baton should be tip of the baton, center of your body. Well, no. Let me see your basic setup. And angle the tip of the baton in slightly, down slightly. There you go. That's where you want your default to be. Okay?
We are loyal, we are
Wrist, wrist, wrist. Wrist, just wrist. There you go. Now get your elbow in.
We'll be cheering you. Rock, rock. So fight you Panthers for the glory of our dear name.
Right. That's a different feel. And you might not like the sound you got, so you'll have to split the difference between what you were doing and this. Find a happy medium. Okay? Good, Michael.